They're making a lot of money after the misery of people being trafficked. It's disgusting. Get them locked up.
A new online trend is promoting the asylum-seeker hotel crisis as a way to get rich.
There are thousands and thousands of people, asylum-seekers, coming into this country, and you can make loads of money just by housing them.
They're property influencers.
If you're interested in deals like this, DM the word deals.
And they are encouraging other people to make money in this way.
It's deeply morally questionable, obviously.
Nonsense. All they do is make themselves richer.
We wanted to try and track down some of the people in these videos. Right, mate, so do you know the businesses in there? We're quite keen to speak to you about the videos you've been putting up online.
Where are you from, sorry?
I'm from the Express newspaper.
The reason we get hated is
It's an absolute no-brainer, and it makes us properly invested. DM the word deals.
Social media property influencers are encouraging their followers to rent private properties and sublet them to the social housing providers responsible for housing migrants. Followers are being offered investment opportunities and online training courses worth tens of thousands.
I want to sell you my course. I'm not going to lie about it. I'm not going to pretend that that's not what I want to do. I'm not going to do a free event and then charge you a 10 grand course. The course is cheap as I barely make any money from it.
One of the many self-styled online property gurus we found using the asylum-seeker housing crisis to promote online investment opportunities and educational courses to their followers was the Fontaine brothers.
The average fee that we charge around £5,000, so that's £2.5 grand for us, £2.5 grand for you.
These videos combine the migrant accommodation controversy with the housing crisis as a way to generate clicks. And as it's the UK taxpayer that's footing the bill, the schemes are also put forward as a good way to guarantee income.
They're marketing it as an opportunity to basically exploit people's misfortune, really, and to exploit the fact that as a country we don't have adequate social housing to accommodate the people that we are saying we have a duty to accommodate. And then they're putting the whole of that context in something that's politically explosive and marketing it as a money-making opportunity. So it's deeply morally questionable, obviously. The notion of an influencer who's, suggesting, a very exploitative, immoral business model to exploit the public purse, that would have been a lot more difficult to do in the past, wouldn't it? They might have got a story in the national press if they were particularly lucky, but they probably wouldn't have done that. No, you're right. I mean, it is questionable in terms of, how the platforms enable them to promote that.
In addition to the rent-to-rent schemes promoted by Fontaine brothers, there are more measured property influencer videos that highlight the benefits of signing long-term lease arrangements with government asylum housing providers.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Property Couple.
One example is married YouTube duo The Property Couple, who film themselves renovating properties, including one that will be handed over to Serco, which has a £1.9 billion 10-year contract with the Home Office.
I walked you around a property which is going to be handed over to Serco, a housing association which look after asylum seekers here in the UK. And now this property is renting for £1,150 per month on a 6-year long lease, fully repairing lease with a housing association, Serco. I just think the social housing strategy is so untapped and there's so much potential in it. When you think about it, you don't have to pay bills, you don't have to pay council tax, you don't have to be paying for management, you don't have to pay maintenance. When something breaks, it's on the social housing association to fix it.
Reform UK MP Lee Anderson told The Express those using the migrant accommodation crisis as a business opportunity should hang their heads in shame after viewing a selection of the footage we obtained.
Well, like I say, the wartime spivs, this is what happened in the Second World War. There were spivs, men that wouldn't go and do their duty for king and country, and they made profit out of the war, selling dodgy stuff, selling ration books. This is a similar sort of business model. They're making a lot of money, I mean a lot of money, after the misery of people being trafficked and through the people smuggling trade. It's disgusting. I mean, I'd get them locked up.
We wanted to try and track down some of the people in these videos and see whether they could explain why they are viewing the asylum crisis as a business opportunity and that social housing is something that people can make money from. Two of the people featured in there are some brothers called the Fontaine brothers.
To source and sell your first property deal in 5 simple steps, no messing about, let's get straight into it.
We tracked them to an industrial estate in Bournemouth that is said to be the headquarters or the parent company of their business. So we're going to go and knock on the door, see if anyone's there and see if they're going to answer. So they're not listed in there. We're trying to go around and see whether they might be in the other bit. Bit of a contrast to their online videos. You right, mate? So, do you know the businesses in there?
One of them.
Which one?
Fontaine Brothers.
Oh, we're trying to come down to speak to Fontaine Brothers.
Oh,
I'm from the
nice.
Express, yeah.
They're not here today.
They're not here today.
Where are you from, sorry?
I'm from the Express newspaper.
Oh yeah, no, they're not here.
We've been trying to contact them online to speak to them about their videos. But is there a way that we can contact them or get a hold of them?
You can pass me a number.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So we've just come down to the address that was listed. We were met outside by someone that said that they were an employee. He said that he was going to give them a call because they were in London, so we're going to see if they give us a ring back. So we've not been called back, but we're in the WhatsApp group, which anybody is able to join, and in there is one of the brothers' phone numbers, so we're going to try give him a call, see if he'll speak to us.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for...
Hey Stephen, this is Zach from the Express calling. We're quite keen to speak to you about the videos you've been putting up online about asylum seekers and social housing. We'd love to speak to you, so give me a call back and we can set up an interview on camera. Thank you. Bye. Okay, so he's not answered the phone. We're still going to try and contact them to find out if they have anything to reply to the comments made by Anderson and the others.